What's up, guys? I got a nice double hit here against AJ, aka xCKSmoove, and today we're going to be playing NU, and then the next battle we're going to be playing Ubers. So for the NU battle, as you see, I'm using my standard NU team, and he's using a pretty interesting team. Executor looks to be specs, just based off of the team preview, and then Zengu's standard Zengu's probably it's like a Lucario and OU, Swords Dance, Sweep. Samurai, it could be a range of anything like Sub, Life Orb, Specs, Scarf, anything, I don't know. Bravery looks Bandit or Scarf. Piloswine looks like it's Rocks, and then just, like a tank. And then Electrode, I don't know what it could be. So, let's get on with the battle. He's going to lead off with the Samurai. I'm going to lead off with my Skuntank, because I usually always lead off with it, just based on the majority of the teams. Like, it's a good lead just to scout out what's going on. So I decided to switch out to my my War Turtle, since I Seismic Toss. In case he goes for the taunt, I can not the taunt, the substitute, I can just take it away easily, since I do have the Seismic Toss. He actually goes for the taunt, predicting me to go for Toxic, I assume. So it's actually good for me. I get some more damage on him. I'm hitting him up with the Seismic Toss. Seeing that he went to Executor means I need to switch out, definitely. I decided to go out to my Garbodor and not my, what's his face? Altaria, because I don't, in the case he has Hidden Power Ice. And now it confirms that it is Specs, so I know these things, I mean, I have an idea of it carrying a Psychic type move, since it is part Psychic, so I'm not really too sure on what its moveset is. I'm assuming Sleep Powder and stuff, but, I'm not too familiar with this tier, so as of now, yeah. So he's gonna hang out the Hydro Pump. I know I'm gonna live, so I'm gonna go for the Gunk Shot to getting some more damage on him. I believe it should take him out, or get close to. Oh yeah, it does take him out, because Gunk Shot is a powerful move and it's stab for me. So that was good that I took it out, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. This thing hits pretty hard. Now I'm gonna stay in. If he kills me off, then that's gonna give me Aftermath. If he goes to Swords Dance, I can Drain Punch him, get more HP back. Then he's probably gonna die after the Aftermath after he kills me. So now I'm going to go out to my Golurk, knowing I can take any move he goes for, and then I'm going to go for the Stealth Rock, predicting to switch out, knowing that he kind of needs it if he wants to like sweep or anything. So I'm going to go for my Stealth Rocks, and he's going to switch out to Executor. So I kind of thinking, I made it kind of a risk, because I don't know what he would have went for, because, I think he's Specs, and I think he could destroy anything on my team. So I'm just going to go out to my Altaria. He actually just stays safe and goes for the Leaf Storm, so that's good for me. Now I can fire off the Draco Meteor on anything on the same. I almost click Fire Blast. I mean, I kind of should have, but then again, I just want to click Draco Meteor because it hits anything on this team more powerful than a Fire Blast. It only would have hit this Piloswine, but I think Piloswine gets Thick Fat, so it was actually better for me to go for the Draco Meteor. Huh. Never thought of that. So now I'm just going to stay in again. I don't want him to set up a Swords Dance, or those I would have been destroyed. So it's good for me that I stayed in, and good for him that he took me out, I guess. I didn't really need Altaria, because I could handle his team fine with Skuntank and Sock. So he kind of thought that I needed Altaria. That's why he did an Ice Shard with his Piloswine. He thought I was going to switch out, so he's trying to set up his rocks. I was kind of late, but I forgot about that. But yeah, I'm just going to take out his thing now. And then now I can pretty much sweep his team with either Skuntank or Sock with Close Combat or Sucker Punch. He's actually going to go for the Brave Bird, and that Brave Bird damage is actually going to put him in range where Sucker Punch will kill from Life Orb Adamant Skuntank, and all he has left is Executor and Electabuzz. So yeah, that was a good game. I got the NU one, he's got the OU one. Now it's 1-1. So yeah. And by the way, if anybody has League of Legends, I actually started playing like a week ago, and I'm like level 10, so I'm getting better. And if anybody wants to play with me and some of my other friends, my username will be in the description below. So yeah, be sure to add me and stuff. So yeah, that's the NU game, and now let's get on to the Ubers game. I actually don't really have that much experience in Ubers. Just was playing for the day, and then I decided, hey, let's play our Ubers match today. And he's like, alright. This team is actually Edgar's team, so shout outs to Edgar. Thanks for letting me use the team. And based off in his team, I can basically lead off with my Skarmory, because I'm assuming he's going to lead off with his Genesect. And if he leads off with his Groudon, I can get a Toxic off on it with my Skarmory. So it's not that big of a deal. If he leads off with anything else, I can just, adjust to that. I actually have an RCS Rock, just to let you guys know. It's a good counter to Ho, so that's very good. And yeah, his Genesect, I know they run Ice Beam, U-Turn, and then Iron Head, like physical stuff, and then his only special attack is Ice Beam. So I know it can't really hurt me too much Armory. So he's gonna, the battle's gonna start now. He's gonna lead off with that Genesect. I'm gonna lead off with my Skarmory. So now I have a free layer of spikes up, and that's pretty much really good for me, since, you know, hazards are always good for whatever reason. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But yeah, he's gonna go to his Fortress now. He's gonna probably try and spin. It's not really a big deal to me. I can just go out to my my Latias now, forcing him out with a Hidden Power Fire. But I'm actually gonna choose to. He's actually hit me with the Toxic. That was a good prediction. But you know, there's nothing I can really do. I don't really want to risk staying in. But yeah, I'm gonna actually hit him with a Dragon Pulse, assuming he's gonna bring in like his Zekrom. Now Zekrom would be kind of stupid because I would speed it. I don't really know what he doesn't really have anything to take this Hidden Power Fire besides his Ho-Oh. That shit eats up my Dragon Pulse, so that's actually good for him. I'm gonna go to my Tyranitar. I think I didn't see the leftovers when I was playing on Y. So I thought it was like kind of like more offensive, but he gets the Sacred Fire burn first turn, so I was just like, alright, cool. I'm gonna actually set up my rocks, I think. I thought he would go to his Fortress, but I think this Tyranitar actually has Fire Blast, so actually that would have been kind of stupid. Yeah, playing in Ubers, Groudon is my fucking worst enemy. I fucking hate Groudon with a passion. Oh my god. I just don't know why I hate it so much, but I hate it. Oh, something popped up on the screen right there. But yeah, oh my god, I hate it so much. I'm gonna hit it with the Willows. He actually lets me burn it, so that's good. He's gonna hit me up with the Roar. This is gonna be kind of annoying because he's gonna keep on roaring me out into things that I can't touch Groudon with. And like, I set up my Sandstorm right here, which is actually kind of good, but I can't touch this thing with T-Tar. I don't want to risk dying. So I'm gonna go out to my Latias, thinking he would want to just, you know, fuck it, go for the nope, Roar. And he's gonna roar me out to my Giratina now. I can't really touch this thing. I thought I was gonna be faster than this Groudon, so I go for the Dragon Tail, and this bitch is fucking faster. So he's gonna roar me out. I'm just like, dude, this is so annoying. I fucking hate Groudon. And it's barely taking any damage from the burn, so it's just like, oh my god, so frustrating. I hate this thing so much. I've said that many times, but I'm gonna keep on saying it. I'm gonna go out to my Skarmory now, and he goes for the Roar again. I was just like, oh god. And it finally brings me out to my Latias. Finally. Thank you, God. Now I'm gonna hit him up with the Hidden Power Fire because I'm just thinking like he want to go out to a Steel type just to get an advantage or something. He goes to the Genesect and I was like, fuck yes. Now this thing is dead. It wasn't really that big of a threat, but still, it's dead. Nothing that I have to worry about now. So now, I believe it's 6-5. I have the advantage kind of. I need my Latias at a good range of health so I can take out that Groudon faster. And he actually goes out to his Ho-Oh now. I guess it's trying to force me out. I actually should have recovered there. I don't know why I didn't, but, you know, at this point, who cares? He's going to go for the recover. I'm going to go to my Arceus Rock. I kind of realized now that Arceus Rock is really good counter to Ho-Oh. Like, I just realized in the battle, but I never knew beforehand because I'm retarded. But I'm going to hit him up with a... I believe I hit him up with a Judgment. Yeah. And he goes up to his Latias. So it's going to bring him down to around half. No, it's not. It's gonna do like 20%, so I guess that's kind of good. I think I'm gonna hit him up with a Will-O-Wisp right now, just to get some, you know, prior damage on him, or not prior, but I fucking miss as he goes to his Fortress. I'm like, oh yes, fuck yeah, Will-O-Wisp, you're the best. And I'm gonna actually go out to my Giratina now, just to, you know, block the Raptor, but he's gonna protect that again and go for the Toxic, which is good for him. He's like withering down my team pretty well. And now I kind of wish I had Hidden Power Fire, but I don't. I have Earthquake, Dragon Tail, Shadow, Sneak, and Will-O-Wisp. So I guess I know Edgar has a specific reason why he would do that, but I predicted him to switch out, predicting my Will-O-Wisp, but I guess he just degaps and doesn't give a fuck about shit and risks the Will-O-Wisp. So it's just like, oh great, cool, I could have Will-O-Wisp him right there again. But you know, shit doesn't always go your way, as I know. So I'm going to switch out because I kind of need this thing for Raviston blocking. So I'm going to go to my Arceus again, as it is a solid counter to this Ho-Oh. He's going to hit him a Substitute. I'm not too worried about that. I can just basically sit here all day and just recover in Judgment. So I don't really care about it. I kind of thought that he would go to his... Actually, no, I didn't really want to recover this entire time because I kind of didn't really need to, because as long as I keep this, like, have say switch into Ho-Oh, I can always just recover back. I just want to keep that offensive flow going since I do have a layer spikes and rocks up. So he's actually going to go out to his Groudon. I think that was kind of a misplay. Actually, I don't know. He doesn't really have much to switch into this thing, as everything gets hit pretty hard by his Judgment, and that Judgment does a good 15% or so to this Groudon, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna go for the recover now, predicting him actually to go for the roar, so I kind of just want to get some health up, and he actually goes for the Earthquake, so that's actually pretty good since I am defensive, but he gets a crit, so I'm just like, oh fuck yeah. And now I'm like forced to recover because I do need this thing healthy, and now he has a chance to roar me out, which is annoying as shit because he wouldn't have been able to last turn, or this turn, if he didn't get the crit. So it's just like, oh, cool. And now he roars me out to my Latias, so I'm just like, dude, this is just awesome, because now my Latias is basically dead. But I do have a chance to recover, but it's just risking more damage upon me, so it's just annoying, really. So he roars me out. It's just actually kind of good for me because I don't get any more toxic damage on me. So now he actually roars me out to my Skarmory, which is actually pretty good, but since his Groudon is basically dead now, I can set up my last layer of spikes as it dies, but he's actually going to keep it for Death Fodder, which is a pretty good move, as he has a free chance to switch out to his Latias. I'm actually going to predict him to over-predict. I'm going to predict him to predict my switch out, so he's going to go for the Dragon Pulse. I'm going to hit him up with the Toxic so I can wither that thing down, because that thing's actually kind of a big threat, because it can hit anything on my team for pretty good damage. As long as I can come in on it with my Giratina, I can Shadow Sneak it, but that doesn't look like that's going to be a very good chance of that happening. He's going to go out to his... I'm going to go out to my T-Tar. And I kind of thought he would recover, so I just wanted to get that presence up, and I wanted to get my Sandstream up at the same time. I'm kind of dead, so I kind of want to save this thing for Death Fodder. So I'm going to go out to my Arceus, just in case he just to eat up that Dragon Pulse, and then he'll die the next turn. If he actually went for the recover, I could have just recovered and like over and over just to stall him out, so it wouldn't have been a big deal. He actually goes out to Zekrom now. I didn't know what this thing wanted to do. I didn't know what kind of Zekrom it was, because I never seen a Zekrom before in all the time I played Ubers. And I actually asked, what am I, fucking retarded? Asked Edgar, and they usually run Choice or Mix, and like Mix is a very big threat, I guess he said. And so we actually both fodder out our starters. So me getting rocks first before him confirms that he's slower, so he's not Scarf. So that's actually good that I switch out to my Latias. So that performs like a presence to force him out. I guess he wants to keep that in case like he has a chance of winning, because at this point I can pretty much win with like Arceus Rock. I just need to like get a free switch into it, I guess. He's actually gonna go out to his Ho-Oh now. I don't know why he took all that damage when he could have just not took it by letting Fortress die. I don't know. I guess he wants more Death Fodders, I guess. I don't know. It kind of confused me a bit, but you know, oh well. I'm gonna see how much this Dragon Pulse does since he's at that bit amount of HP. I don't know what I try to say there. I kind of like stumbled across my words, but oh well. It brings him down pretty low. I think I got max damage and minimum damage last time, but there's nothing I can do about that. I'm just gonna let my Latias die now, because now I have a free switch into my Arceus. I'm gonna go for the recover, because in case his Zekrom is faster than me, because I don't know how the speed tiers really. I kind of need to look up the speed tiers now, just so I can have an advantage later on when I play more Ubers. But I recovered. He sets up Sub. He can't do anything to me, so Sub really doesn't scare me at all. And the game's pretty much over, because I sweep him for pretty much Judgment. And if he brings in the Zekrom and manages to kill me, he pretty much dies the Sandstorm in like another turn, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm just kill off his Ho-Oh with Judgment, and that thing is gone. It didn't really do anything to my team at all. It kind of just came in, soaked up hits, and switched out again after it recovered. So it really didn't do anything at all. Zekrom's gonna come in. It takes a shitload of damage to Hazard. See, look, he'll die to Sandstorm in a couple turns, but actually outspeed. So I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And yeah, I take it for the win. So yeah, that makes me 2-1. against AJ right now. So yeah, those are some good games, and yeah, later guys.